Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for December 5th, 2025. We've got Plunder, Dark Ages, and Renaissance today. And Quartermaster coming back. So the trashing is just Hideout. Draw, there's Silk Merchant, Pilgrim, Catacombs, and then Quartermaster is sort of draw, plus actions, Wandering Minstrel, Hideout. Oh, I guess the flag is also draw. And then gains, you've got plus buy from Buried Treasure and Silk Merchant and Abundance, and then gains from Inventor and Quartermaster. Mirror is also gains. Yeah, this board could go pretty crazy. I think the big issue is like the trashing is weak, although Wandering Minstrel mitigates that a lot. There's not really any good 3 costs. I guess we're gonna open silver. Like if you have a 4/3, you can open Silk Merchant and another 4, which is definitely better. I guess we can take the silver anyway. Oh, open with the God damn it. It might just be Inventor, because Inventor can gain a lot of good stuff here. Silk Merchant and Wandering Minstrel being the 2 biggest things, but it can also retake the flag. I say retake as if I already had one at any point, but I mean, I guess if I did take the flag now, the bot probably, well, no, that's not even true, because it's going to have triggered to shuffle. I was going to say probably couldn't take it back, but bot trying a different way to get a 4/4 opening than Silk Merchant. A worse way, in my opinion, but I really don't want to just open Flag Bearer. I think I'm just going to take the Inventor. Okay, so I think we do now take the flag back and so we have, or away, I guess, not back. So next turn we're going to have between 3 and 5, depending on how many estates we see. You can reasonably assume that we'll see at least 1. If we wanted to potentially take a Quartermaster, that would be the oh wait, no, we're going to have the flag too. Okay, so we're going to have, at worst, we're going to have 4. So taking a Silk Merchant guarantees that we can afford a Quartermaster. If we bottom deck a state, we could get that without needing the Silk Merchant specifically. And the advantage of that is that we could take a village here. But I mean, we probably won't bottom deck a state, is the thing. I really would like to get a village. I mean, obviously Silk Merchant comes with a villager, so it's not like we'd have no plus actions, but it would be pretty limited. the other thing is, it would be nice to have at least the option to have hideout trash flag bearer. And it would be nice to have the cycling from the Wandering Minstrel. But Quartermaster also looks quite good. Man, I don't know. I think I'm going to take the Silk Merchant. I forgot I had a silver in my deck, I'll be honest. Okay. Whoops. We could, instead of getting the Quartermaster, we could mirror something. We did, in fact, bottom deck a state. I think I managed to just miscount the number of cards. I think I was looking at this and I was like 4 coppers and 2 estates out of, and it was 7 cards. Anyway, like Mirror Wandering Minstrel, I could see the argument that that's actually just better than Quartermaster. And we can get the Quartermaster like after that, but it's a lot of sifting in a deck that's gonna have minimal trashing. Yeah. I mean, we probably are going to gain a hideout at some point, but I guess we could also mirror hideout, but I actually don't think that's as good. I'm going to go for this. Just letting us keep the flag, huh? Okay, well, now we'll take the Quartermaster. All right. That's a good card to have on top. So we're going to have 6. We could have 7 again if we take another Silk Merchant, and then we could do another Mirror. We could take Silk Merchant and Mirror Wandering Minstrel again. That seems pretty darn good. Maybe we don't ever take hideout, I don't know. This is a little unfortunate. Well, we still have enough actions to play all of this. Could be argued that we should just stop here and play Inventor and Quartermaster. Down there is mostly just Wandering Minstrels, so the point of getting to that would be to, like, maybe get a little bit more money. I guess there's also the Flag Bearer. I think I will. In here. Okay. Well. We could go Minstrel and 1 more Quartermaster. I'm thinking that Quartermasters are largely going to be taking Inventors, and then we, at some point, we pick up a bunch of Inventors and go off. Yeah, let's tuck another inventor. And I think this is another silk merchant and another. I mean, we're really driving the piles here too. Another mirror for minstrels. Hey, they took the flag. Um, we buy fleet, we don't necessarily need to worry about scoring just yet. If we're gonna take the flag back, I think I'd prefer to put it on this mat so that we don't have to have it in the deck. I think that's the play. Hmm. Well, it seems pretty clear. I don't want another inventor. Take that. Top deck flag bearer, silk merchant. What I'm wondering about is triggering the shuffle. And I think if we're going to do that, I'm going to do it this way. And we feel like gaining a buried treasure. Doesn't seem crazy. Like maybe it would be better to get another draw card. Hmm. It probably would. And along those lines, would we rather have Catacombs or Pilgrim? Um, Probably Catacombs. Probably Catacombs. The bot's sure going for it. Fascinating. You're a little low on actions here. Um, Well, we have enough for catacombs and 3 inventors, so maybe not to worry about that just yet. We need 11 points to win. I mean, 2 duchies and a province would do that, and we're almost at the point where we could do that as it is. Actually, are we at the point where we could do that? Invent estate, invent duchy, play flag bearer by province. Yeah. I mean, there's probably no reason to keep going then, right? State, duchy, duchy. Oh, that's not even accounting for being able to get more states either. Oh wait, I can buy a duchy. Oh, I have a coffer. Okay. Yeah, that was a weird choice on the bot's part to go for like to just pile out and not worry about fleet. I don't know what that was about. The other thing is that like this, I mean, I don't know. Did the bot I can't really tell if the bot like ran out of actions or not. But I mean, I definitely would have liked to get more than 3 silk merchants and 3 inventors. Though there were like going into this last turn, there were like 5 inventors left. So I played with 3 inventors, and the bot like played like in my last turn, and the bot like to start with, and the bot played with 2 inventors, and then like used its inventors to pile out so that it could lose, which is like a weird choice. Yeah, the Silk Merchants it went hard for, which I mean, Silk Merchant is a good card. Don't get me wrong. I feel like this just isn't enough plus actions though to like do stuff. Like you were gonna burn through those villagers really quickly. And the minstrel sifting is pretty fantastic too. I could definitely see the argument that I went a little too hard on that, and that I should have gotten like, you know, instead of a minstrel at some point, get another draw card. The thing is, like, I kept having the mirror option, which was more efficient. I guess there was a turn where I think I mirrored when it would cost 3, and maybe I didn't need to do that. I don't remember whether I had plus buy or not, though. Yeah, so I mean, I think yeah, it could definitely be argued that I underinvested in draw as opposed to sifting, but I think the bot underinvested in, well, as opposed to sifting in plus actions. I definitely think the bot like looks to have underinvested in plus actions. I can't imagine that it had the ability to play very many of these actions on this last turn. Let's see. Minstrel, Silk Merchant, Inventor. And it pays a villager, plays a Silk Merchant, plays a villager, and then it finds another Minstrel. Okay. Silk Merchant, Minstrel, Silk Merchant. Inventor plays a villager to play Flag Bearer. So that was its last villager. And it was now, like, I mean, obviously the game wasn't going to continue. So in that sense, it didn't matter in the most, like, immediate way. But, like, if it had bought fleet going into the next turn, like, this would have been its tech. Like, if you don't find one of those 3 minstrels, like, what are you even doing? Yeah. That second quartermaster probably wasn't very good, considering that all I did with it was gain an estate. But I also feel like the game shouldn't have ended this quickly. Like, the bot's approach was like, I mean, it was definitely a fast board, but I think it should have been a little slower than this, or if not slower, then just played out a little bit differently, and then the quartermaster, I think, would pay off better. Like, I was looking at this Isle situation being like, well, you know, there's only 5 inventors left, but I have fleet. The bot doesn't really have a good reason to immediately just pile the inventors, and then it did it anyway, which is like, well, okay, but like, it should have bought fleet, obviously. But in so doing, right, it would have needed to set itself up better for that turn. I mean, I guess that's probably why it didn't. But then it didn't need to empty piles either. So yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's weird. I guess, I mean, maybe it felt like it was in a position where that was its best chance to win. But I think it was a pretty poor chance. Like, I didn't even really try to like maximize the output of my turn that much. It just stopped and won pretty comfortably in doing that. So I had the flag, and I had the ability to pick a card, at least one, like the one card up off the quartermaster. I had the other quartermaster to at least gain me 1 VP. Like, I just don't see how the bot has like a chance to win going into. I mean, it obviously had a chance. I could have just drawn 6 starting cards, but yeah, it seems like a very poor chance. But yeah, maybe there's nothing that it could really do on its last turn to put itself in a better position to win because of how skewed its deck was. Maybe because I took 7 Wandering Minstrels too. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.